Mortal Kombat is turning 31 in 2023 with each of its past 3 decades associated with a different approach to the fighting game franchise. 2D arcade gameplay gave way to 3D fighting on consoles with 2002's Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and then a return to 2D in 2011 with a rebooted story with Mortal Kombat 9. Now the latest shift comes courtesy of Fire God Liu Kang, escaping from Mortal Kombat 11's apocalyptic ending into a refreshed Mortal Kombat 1. The resulting soft reboot does not feel as revolutionary as Mortal Kombat 2011, but Mortal Kombat 1 still builds a strong foundation for Mortal Kombat's newest era. This is Fenris Wolf on behalf of Gamer Overlord, and in today's video I would be broadly reviewing Mortal Kombat 1. All the pros and cons will be discussed in this particular video, so make sure you watch this video till the end. Whatever information or points that I'm discussing in this video, if you find it relatable, do please hit the like and the subscribe button, and make sure you click that bell icon so that more videos come on your timeline first. So making myself and everything else clear, let's get started. The main appeals of a compelling cast mixed with cathartic violence are alive and well in Mortal Kombat 1. As it features a universal reset, the game's roster solely consists of old characters with altered roles and fighting styles. Some of these, like the playable Ashra and the cameo fighter Darius, are noticeably obscure, but they are treated with the same respect as Mortal Kombat's mainstays. Now, familiar but expanded describes much of what Mortal Kombat 1 does, so both veterans and newcomers should feel right at home even if nothing they encounter feels novel. Like always, the main event is a cinematic story mode that gives Mortal Kombat 1's setting that same treatment, and anyone who has played the past few Mortal Kombat or Injustice games knows what they are getting into right here. Set around when the original Mortal Kombat game would take place in Liu Kang's new world, the plot revolves around the Mortal Kombat tournament while a larger mystery mounts in the background. Juggling as many fighters as it does is impressive, even if there are plenty of moments where a scuffle happens just to get a character some gameplay time. Once again, Mortal Kombat's running plot is left in an interesting state that should spark fan speculation over what will happen next. Use of Mortal Kombat 1's main cameo fighter roster is rare, but several story-exclusive cameos serve as a fair trade for the game. Now, on the whole, Mortal Kombat 1's story mode is a decent 6-hour romp that will satisfy fans, but future titles may want to deviate from this pure cinematic approach before the fatigue settles in. Fortunately, Mortal Kombat 1 has plenty more to do after its credits roll. The other main single-player attraction is the new Invasions mode, replacing Mortal Kombat 11's seasonal living towers and the 3D adventure iteration of the Crypt. Many will be saddened by the latter's loss, but Invasions offers a more varied replayable experience than what Mortal Kombat 11's endgame eventually boiled down to. Like classic Crypts, Invasions is where players will unlock a significant amount of content, including costume pieces, multiple currencies, microtransactions, and other interesting stuff. However, it has got a lot more going on what that people would suggest. The Invasions mode feel like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light enhanced by Mortal Kombat 1's own Test Your Luck mode. Once the current season's plot is introduced via a cutscene, players enter one of the several tile-based boards resembling Mortal Kombat 1's stages, with spaces offering different challenges and rewards. Mortal Kombat's fighting has always been solid, but the main attraction was its 80s kung fu flick aesthetic. Amounts of gore both are full on display, and there are plenty of visceral finishers thanks to unlockable brutalities and cameo fighter fatalities. However, for more serious players, the cameo fighters themselves will steal the show. They have replaced Mortal Kombat 10 and 11's variations with a second roster of characters that assist the playable ones. Cameo fighters are akin to variations shared by the entire cast, and even their small contributions add a lot for Mortal Kombat 1's identity. They also factor into breakers and redesigned throw systems, so players who mismanage them will definitely feel their absence. The variety offered by cameos is mirrored in the playable characters themselves, all of which feel stronger than ever thanks to their abilities not being divided among variations. Fighters' playstyles range from straightforward like the simple but strong Scorpion and Sub-Zero to much more technical like the air-focused Nitara or the cameo manipulating Sindel. Cameos are balanced similarly and complementary pairings can be devastating. Optimized setups with both teammates can pile pressure on opponents, and combining that with strong mobility options lends Mortal Kombat 1 an impressive amount of depth. This is a double-edged sword, however. In the name of competitive viability, special move lists grew while the number of pre-canned combo streaks shrank. Speaking of catering to different players, MK1's accessibility features are the best in the series. Featuring similar optional gameplay sound cues to the Street Fighter 6, MK1 has traded Street Fighter's color commentators for a descriptive menu narrator that will help visually impaired players reach gameplay themselves. Advanced options like disabling Test Your Might, mashing sequences, or alternate special move inputs are also available if desired. Presentation is always at the forefront of Mortal Kombat, and MK1 is not slacking in this department at all. MK1's younger looking cast was carefully modeled with a lifelike aesthetic, and the game's broad mixture of clean and gritty settings allows it to show off an impressive color palette. Music, often MK's weakest point, is also more memorable and diverse than usual, even if it still falls short of other fighting game franchises. Now, voice acting is exemplary like always, apart from Megan Fox's Nitara, unfortunately falling flat like MK11's Ronda Rousey voiced Sonya. Now, the general sound design also pulls its weight, with audio accompanying attacks, visual and haptic effects to leave a satisfying impact, even if it's coupled with one of MK's more awkward animations. Altogether, MK1 is impressive package, changing things up while showing reverence to most of the obscure parts of its franchise. With that being said, nothing in MK1 from gameplay to narrative is more than a strict evolution of the Mortal Kombat 11. MK1 contributes little new to the fighting game system, and the nearby Street Fighter 6 harshly contrasts it by claiming the custom fighters. Still, Liu Kang's new timeline shows great promise, and Mortal Kombat should keep its community satisfied until the next Mortal Kombat game begins. So that's basically it from this review, guys. Do follow our Discord server for short updates that we won't be coming in our videos. Also do follow our other social media accounts for more regular information that we will be posting. See you guys in the next review.